Hi, my name's Audra Slinky, and I'm president and creator of the Home Staging Resource. So, a little bit of background story on how this course, Vacation Rental Design Expert, got created is that I have been doing online training for stagers and designers since 2006. My business being the Home Staging Resource. So, if you see references to HSR, Home Staging Resource, that was my first kind of company, and I have been training people with a passion for design into the home staging, and I've been pioneering that industry since then. Back in 2006, nobody knew what home staging was. And so my goal was to make home staging an industry standard so that nobody put their home on the market without using a professional stager. Flash forward to today, I'm really proud of how far we've come because now there's thousands of stagers, many of them my people who've gone through my training across the globe doing what they do to help sellers make a lot of money. Now, in my journey during that time, a lot of my clients, those home staging clients, wanted additional training. So since then, I had started a color training because we've got to be experts on color and an expert e-design training when concept boards came on the scene. And I partnered with the best company for mood boards, Design Files, to create that training and give people who had gone through that training all of the boards in my account when they sign up. My goal is always to help designers and stagers maximize their income in their business. I get up every morning to hear the emails that I get on the daily from members who have taken their passion and or their design experience, maybe they were floundering, took one of my trainings and have just exploded their business. That is my goal so that you never reinvent. So this training is a little bit unique story. The inside my staging and redesign training at the Home Staging Resource, I had always had, not always, in about 2016, when Airbnbs kind of came on the scene, I knew they were kind of getting hot. I created a mini training on how, if you want to explore this niche inside that training. So people had to buy that training to get that mini training on how to become an Airbnb designer. And I had gotten lots of requests from designers and stagers asking me to create that as a separate training. Can I expand on that and whatnot? And interestingly, I received an email from one of my members in January of, I think it was, well, here it is, January 29th of 2023. And it was Kristen Bauer. And I mentioned that I might be going to Las Vegas market. So she sends me this email and she says, Audra, the training I received 3 years ago has completely given me the freedom to do what I've always wanted to do, but didn't know how. Too scared to try something new at 50 years old, perhaps. Just diving in and finding that niche. She does an extensive business in remodeling, new construction for the second homeowner Airbnb design in a tourist area in central Missouri, Lake of the Ozarks. She told me that her first year, she made 50,000 profit. Year two, she made 120,000. She paid herself. And then last year, she made over $1 million in sales. And she said, Audra, I would love nothing more than to thank you personally at the market and take you out. And when I got that email, and I thought, wow, this industry, this niche, Airbnb design is exploding. Someone like Kristen with zero background, zero confidence, she takes the staging training, which I know really helped her, but that was a mini training in the Airbnb and is now the go-to in her area. So I threw out to I have a network of designers and stagers, obviously the thousands that I've trained, and I threw it out to them. How many of you are really specializing in this and can we chat? To my surprise, I've got tremendous response. But what I found in that response is there was no real set structure. A lot of people were spinning their wheels, just being yes men to the investors out there rather than really getting paid for what they want. While others were like Kristen, had set structure and signature processes that were getting them paid very well. So I picked all of their brains and took my 20 plus years of design experience talking to designers and created this training just for you, Vacation Rental Design Expert. And I'm very excited about it because the timing is now. This industry is exploding. People are vacationing now more than ever. Airbnbs, there's over 14,000 new Airbnbs going on the platform every month. And that means there's a lot of competition out there for them. They have to look the part, they have to stand out to get better pricing, better occupancy rates. So, no surprise that Kristen's doing great. But here's what I'm giving to you inside this training, because my goal was that you would never be reinventing. So, we have created this whole 3-phase process. Hopefully you can go to the buy page and see it, where phase 1, you've got to know everything there is to know about the Airbnb industry. You got to talk the talk to real estate investors, vacation property managers. You got to understand their pain. You got to understand cash on cash and how they measure success. So I teach you that. And then number 2, you got to be the designer of choice. So you've got to get your logistics in order, working with freight, working with trade companies. I walk you through how to shop for best pricing, how to deliver direct to the residents, or how to have it delivered to a freight company, or have it delivered to your warehouse if you have that. No matter your situation, I walk you through that. And then finally, phase 3 is where we give you all the forms, the guides, the pricing, the contracts. This is where I put it all together in a signature process where you are making great money on every job, taking the right clients, not the wrong clients, and being that Airbnb designer of choice in your area. I hope you're excited, because I'm excited already by the results since we've launched this training. And in fact, the one thing I always have to say is my mission. So my mission for you is a big one. I have a mission for every course that I send out. So this course, my mission is this vacation rental design expert certification is totally unique to help home stagers, interior designers, and even design lovers. Now, I'm not going to walk you through how to start a business. You got to know how to do that. Most of you will already have veteran businesses, but I want all of you to skyrocket your revenue by providing you a clear process, packages, pricing, and service plans for success so that you can earn 7 figures in this lucrative high growth market like Kristen. I know it's a big goal, and it's not just about money. And I am not telling you that you will after taking this training. You got to put the work in, but the market is ripe. The timing is now. And it is a pretty spectacular, fun industry. Everybody that I talk to and looking at their photos and the creativity that goes into creating those Instagrammable places, because it's not just about designing what they want. Not at all. It's very different from design and staging. It's about designing a functional experience that guest is going to want to have. It is about the experience that you're creating. And some of these Airbnbs are in the middle of places no one would want to vacation, but the Airbnb itself creates that experience. So it's a lot of fun. If you join this training, you will be joining in with a very elite group of designers and stagers. At launch, I had hundreds of highly experienced designers and stagers, people who actually were really experienced already doing Airbnb design, saying, yes, I need a structure. I want your investment guide. I want your sales funnel. I want to be able to feed that funnel so that I'm always saying yes to the right clients and no to the wrong. So that's a bit about me. I'm sorry I went so long, but if you have any questions, as usual, feel free to email me, call us. We're here for you, and I hope to work with you.